beautiful and golden brown that is. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a delicious golden crispy batter dipped codfish. This is again an easy recipe that is sure to be a family hit. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I'm going to do is prepare my cooking station. So that is, I'm going to create my batter dip stations. So in one pan, I'm going to have some seasoned flour, and in the other pan, I'm going to have some seasoned flour along with some club soda. In my first pan here, I'm just going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And then I'm going to mix in some seasoning. I'm going to use about a tablespoon or 2 of just your favorite seasoned salt. Okay, we want to make sure every layer is seasoned. All right, very good. We're good to go right there. Move that to the side. Now in this next pan, I'm also going to add in 1 cup of flour. And I'm just using all-purpose flour, of course. And then we're going to add in club soda. Add a little bit of club soda in there. And then we're going to season this one as well. Now in this, I'm adding my very own Cajun seasoning. And I'm seasoning it liberally. I'm going to add a little bit more of it to that flour too. Make sure it is seasoned very, very well. So I'm going to mix that right in. And if you guys do not have my seasoning, you can get it at sincerelylegenia.com. One way to know if your batter is seasoned enough, make sure you're able to smell it. Okay? After you mix your seasoning into your flour and into your club soda batter, if you cannot smell the seasoning, that means you need to add a little bit more. Okay? Because we have to make sure that we have some seasoned codfish. All right, I have my codfish here that I have washed and cleaned, and this cod, I got it from Costco, and it came in like some really thick pieces like this, and cod can sometimes be funny that way, but I'm going to cut mine. I don't want it to be too big or too thick, so I'm just going to cut them into like planks, I guess you would say. So they're going to be about that size, okay? I'm going to go ahead and cut this one in half as well. Okay, so they're going to be about that size. I'm going to get them as close to the same size as I possibly can. All right, so I've got my codfish laid out here. And so, of course, I am going to season the codfish before I put it into my seasoned flour and into my seasoned batter. So we're just going to season it lightly. Again, we're not going to have any boring fish. We're going to make sure it is seasoned and that it is full of flavor. And then I'm going to turn it over and we're going to season the other side as well. So I've got my station set up here at my stove because I like to take my fish from the flour to the batter right on into the oil. Now, I prefer using a peanut oil because it has a high smoke point. I'm out of peanut oil, or I just really have a little bit left and not enough for this whole batch. So I'm using vegetable oil, but if you can, use an oil with a high smoke point. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started cooking this on up. All right, now that our fish is nicely seasoned, we are now going to start the dipping process. First, we're going to coat it with the seasoned flour all over. Make sure you don't miss any spots. We want it seasoned nicely as always. And we're going to shake off any excess flour. From there, we're going to dip it into our batter, our club soda batter, and make sure, again, we get it coated all over, and we're going to let any excess drip back into the pan. From there, we're going to put it in our hot oil. You want to make sure your oil is at least 350 degrees. All right, our fish is ready. And look how beautiful and golden brown that is. So from here, I'm going to sit our fish on this rack to drain, just like this. And then I'm going to go in next with our second batch. All right, guys, here we go. This is our batter dipped codfish. And alongside it, I've made some fried okra and a baked potato. So let's go ahead and give our fish a try. Look at that. Let's see what it tastes like. All right, guys, that is my codfish recipe. This batter dip is so easy to make. It is quick and it is the perfect weeknight meal. So guys, if you want this recipe, visit my website at sincerelylegenia.com and come back and let me know if you tried it. And if you did, let me know how you liked it. Well, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you for joining me. It is my prayer that you and your family have a blessed and a prosperous week. And I'll talk to you next week right here on Sincerely Legenia. Bye.